What's up everybody, welcome back to Top 5 Best. Today we're going to be counting down the top 5 best magic tricks ever done. But before we get right into the video, don't forget to drop a like on the video and also subscribe to Top 5 Best for the best quality Top 5 content here on YouTube. Now just because of the type of person that I've always been, I've never been the type of person to believe in magic. And I'm sure after watching the entire video all the way up until the end, you guys probably won't believe in magic much more than I do. Breaking free from the Chinese water torture cell. And now this trick was first discovered and performed by Harry Houdini in 1912. By people all over the world, this trick has been given so much respect as one of the hardest escape tricks ever performed or done. Now from first glance, although it does look like there's not any way to cheat out of this trick, actually there was several ways of pulling this magic trick off. The key component to successfully pulling off this magic trick relies within the tank's locks. While the magician's assistant secured the locks of the lids, the magician would then remove pivots from the hinges, making this magic trick much more easy. And he would do this in a very quickly and secretive way. After this is performed, all he would have to do is tense his abdominal muscles and push his way out. Do a quick flip turn over and then come over for air. And I know at this point a lot of people might think, oh, big deal, I could even do that. But well, this magic trick is actually considered a truly death-defying act. The trick requires the magician to be hanging upside down with no air for 3 minutes. And now I don't know about you guys, but I could definitely not pull that off. That factor right there just on its own makes this magic trick so much harder. It's truly amazing how far an illusionist is willing to go just to impress his audience. Walking on water. Up until the 18th century, only one magician was able to pull this magic trick off. Due to the advances in technology, nowadays it's a lot easier to pull off this magic trick successfully than it was back then. Stephen Frang was one of the first people to actually show this magic trick to the world. 99% of people who witnessed this magic trick happen live described it as a truly eye-opening experience. Right in front of the Houses of Parliament, he walked from one side of the river to the other side. Now supposedly his secret was a massive floating platform under the water. Now the reason he obviously chose to do this in the river other than like a swimming pool is because obviously a swimming pool is very clear. Unlike the river, due to the water being so clear inside of a swimming pool, you would be able to see the platform. Pulling a rabbit out of a hat. Now when you first think of magic tricks just in general, this is probably one of the first that come to your mind. This became so popular that it once became a symbol of illusionists. Now the easiest way to perform this magic trick was making sure your table had a hidden drawer under it. And the drawer compartment obviously had to be big enough to fit a live rabbit. Then the magician could simply pull the rabbit out of the drawer and put him into his hat. Including the great Houdini, this was most magicians' go-to trick. Metamorphosis. This trick would always win the audience over when performed live just because of its visual appeal. Almost all famous magicians actually gave this trick a go. Now something special about this magic trick is they all did it in a unique and different way. In this stunt, the magician's assistant ties the magician up and puts him inside of a box. After that, she leaps on top of the box and raises up a curtain. In the blink of an eye, the magician emerges, giving the illusion that the magician and the magician's assistant have swapped places. When the box is open, the magician's assistant is found inside of the box. Now you're probably asking yourself, what's their secret? Well, the apparent solid chest actually had no back. And now their secret is obviously skill and impeccable timing. Catching a bullet. Simultaneously shooting bullets at each other and catching them inside of their mouths. This trick has to do with the art of hands, jaws, and tongues. The so-called bullets that they shoot out of the guns are not real bullets. They disintegrate into the air right after they exit the gun. If you guys haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button. We wish you guys all an amazing day from Top 5 Best, and we'll see you guys later.